Hello, Steve Peterson at Phillips Chevrolet in Frankfort, Illinois again, standing next to a brand new 2014 Z28 Camaro. This is one of the first delivered to our dealership. I'm going to do an exterior walk around, an interior walk around, show you what's underneath the hood, and talk about some of the specifics on the Z28 package. While we're up front, I'm going to talk about the new front fascia. It's a little bit different than the ZL1. Got kind of a hollow through front badging, real low profile, lower fascia on the bumper. You'll notice no fog lights, no halo headlights. All that stuff's trimmed out for weight reduction. The hood, very similar to the 1SS and 2SS V8 hood, only it's a carbon fiber insert. The ZL1 has a much wider insert, if you're familiar with the ZL1 Camaro. That full body kit does wrap all the way around the car. The wheel wells are much wider, and then the side skirt down the whole side of the car is also much more vibrant there. Super wide tires. This is a 19-inch low-profile summer-only tire. Huge offset, and then tucked behind there you'll see the carbon ceramic brake kit. It is a 6-piston caliper up front, 4-piston in the rear with a 2-piece rotor. It is drilled, and then carbon ceramic pads on top of that. Z28 badging across the side, displayed well. This particular one is triple black. We've got a black exterior with the black wheels that are standard black wheels, and then the black interior that's standard. You can get the ZL1 in a few different colors, red, white, black, and I believe a gray. As we come around the back, you'll see same rim, same tire, same width. Again, that aero kit follows around the wheel well, making it kind of a wider, more unique stance. Around the back, more Z28 badging, well displayed above the LED taillights. Quad tip, dual exhaust, sounds amazing. Kind of a unique rear fascia on the ZL1 and some of the other Camaros back here. This is kind of a matte black finish. On the Z28, this is all just a gloss. The whole bumper is gloss black or painted to match the vehicle. Kind of a nice little accent. Also unique to the Z28 is the rear spoiler. It's kind of a more dramatic spoiler, a little taller than what you would see on some of the other Camaros, much taller than even the ZL1 spoiler. The Z28 does come in at about 300 pounds less than ZL1 by trimming out things like air conditioning and radio. They did not allow the pass-through for the rear seats on the Z28. So all that stuff kind of trimmed up the weight, making the vehicle very nimble on the track, which is what this car was designed for. We are powered by an LS7 7.0. This is not supercharged. The ZL1 is the supercharged V8 that they're putting in the Camaro. We still have 505 horsepower, 481 foot-pounds of torque. This is a crazy fast car, again designed specifically for the track. This is not something you would use as a daily driver or back and forth to work. While we're on the driver's side, I'm going to open the door here. Z28 badging pretty much everywhere. You do have the embroidery on the headrest of the seat. Z28 unique bucket seat, kind of hugs you a little bit more while you're on the track with a suede insert down the whole middle of the seat. Suede wrapped steering wheel as well as a suede wrapped shift knob. Speaking of the shift knob, the Z28 is only available as a manual transmission. You do still have things like cruise control and Bluetooth, volume controls there on the steering wheel for talking hands-free and adjusting radio. The Z28 does come with some track-specific features in the driver information center that would be displayed up top here. Things like lap times and G-forces and RPMs and everything are tracked and they're at your will to check out. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, still standard. They didn't trim everything out. The Z28 does have a much stiffer suspension compared to the rest of the Camaros, and a much stiffer suspension compared to the ZL1. I'm going to pop the hood so we can take a look underneath there, and I'll talk a little bit further about the car. So up front here, this is that LS7 7.0 V8, same motor they were putting in the Z06 Corvette in 2013. I carried it over. You'll see this great looking intake. This is all factory, nothing's changed here. Strut mount, all factory. When they tested the Z28 out at the Nürburgring racetrack, it actually came in at about 4 seconds faster of a lap time than what the ZL1 had originally put down for a lap time. I believe that the Z28 pulled this off because of that 300-pound weight reduction and the way this car is geared and powered. It was meant for track driving, whereas that ZL1 is more of an all-around race car for drag strips and such. Just about wraps up everything I have to talk about today about the Z28. If you haven't seen behind me, we do have a black on black ZL1 here. I have done a previous video comparing these two vehicles side by side if you want to check that out on YouTube. Again, my name is Steve Peterson, coming from Phillips Chevrolet in Frankfort, Illinois, and thanks for watching, everybody.